Hey everybody, this is Emmanuel from AirTrain AI. So today Google just released Gemini Ultra. There was a launch back in November of the Gemini suite of models, but at the time only Gemini Nano and Gemini Pro were available, and only through their AI Studio and also API. But this time is a little different because they're releasing Gemini Ultra as a consumer app. So there's, I think, a web interface very similar to ChatGPT, and there's also a mobile app for both Android and iOS. And I think also on Android, you can use Gemini Ultra through Google Assistant. So I haven't tried it yet, so I want to do it with you. So you need to have a subscription through Google, and you can only use your personal account. You cannot use your professional account. So this is a different strategy from before, where they basically, with Gemini Pro, release an API and people could get API keys and get started with the model. But here it's really just through the app. So let's give it a try. I think you need to have this Gemini Advanced subscription. So I'm going to click here and try for 2 months at no charge. Otherwise, it's $20 a month, which I think is on par with how much ChatGPT is. So let's give it a try. Okay, free for 2 months, upgrade. Okay, now go to Gemini Advanced. All right, here's the interface. Looks very similar to ChatGPT. Is there a light Gemini Advanced or Gemini? Okay, I guess that's the different models. Maybe Gemini is Gemini Pro and Gemini Advanced is Ultra. That seems a little confusing, but oh well. And any way to get a light theme, like light theme right here. Okay. Okay, so let's give it a try. I'm just going to send a few prompts, see what's going on. Write a short message about Oakland, California. If you a vibrant city, okay, a bit edgier. It's got grit and soul and a whole lot of personality. That's not wrong. Show drafts. What is that? Are they going to show me multiple options? Oh, I see. Okay, they do show you multiple options. Interesting. So what is this icon here?
Oakland, California is a vibrant city bursting with art, culture, and a rich history. Located just across the bay from San Francisco, it's a must.
Okay, this accent freaks me out a little bit, but so I essentially have 3 options here with different tones: general, informative, highlighting diversity, or a bit edgier. So that's interesting that they provide multiple options like that. So here, I guess I can rate the responses. I can ask it to make it shorter, longer, simpler, more casual. That's good. So it means that they've basically encoded that in their own system prompts as opposed to letting the user do that. So for example, with ChatGPT, if you want it to be shorter, longer, simpler, more casual, or more professional, you need to do that yourself through some prompt iteration. In this case, they probably know exactly the right prompt to apply those properties. This is to share and double check response. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm guessing they're double checking with the Google search. Let's try what it is. Okay, so I'm guessing that they found references for those things. Okay, and this one, expand. Google search didn't find relevant content. Consider researching further to assess the statements. Okay, so that's pretty good. They try to address hallucinations by double checking with actual facts from Google search. Let's see how that works out in the long run, but that's an interesting feature. And what do I have here? Copy and okay, makes sense. All right, so I'm going to keep prompting. I have a few prompt examples that I want to run. So I'm going to run a few riddles. I'm going to start with the apple riddle. So here it is. Tom has 2 apples. Yesterday, Tom ate 1 apple. How many apples does Tom have? So let's see what they say. Tom has 1 apple left. So this is a fail because the prompt says that Tom has 2 apples. Present tense, so it means Tom has 2 apples right now. And the fact that yesterday Tom ate 1 apple has no impact on the fact that today Tom has 1 apple. So that's a fail. Let's see how Gemini does on the sisters riddle. Here it is. Julie is a girl. Julie has 3 brothers. Each brother has 2 sisters. How many sisters does Julie have? Julie has 2 sisters. Okay, that's a big fail as well. Okay, let's try another riddle. If you're running in a race and you pass the person in 2nd place, what place are you in? Okay, you are now in 2nd place. Okay, this is correct. Okay, let's do some arithmetics now. Evaluate 2 plus 2 minus 3/4. Okay, that's correct. Now let's do some calculus. Let's ask for a derivative. Okay, so this is correct, and correct. Okay, let's now try some coding. These are exercises from the human eval benchmark. So let's see. Okay, I think that's correct. Let's try another one. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so now I'm going to ask for a JSON extraction task. Okay, so now here I have a table. Convert the table below to a JSON payload with the following schema. So the JSON schema should be a list of objects. Each object should have name, age, and a list of scales. And this is what the table looks like: name, age, and a list of scales. So let's see how. I'm a text-based AI and this is outside of my capabilities. Well, that's pretty lame. I'm pretty sure most other models can do that. Let's try something a little bit less technical. So here I have a CNN article and I'm asking the model to extract the top highlights with the following schema. Okay, so the payload is respected and I have 3 highlights. Yeah, that looks correct. Let me try now to generate images. So generate an image of Oakland, California. That seems right. And then the hills, the city, that makes sense. That's pretty good. Now let's try something else. Generate an image of an AI bot dressed as a Teletubby. Okay, that's pretty creepy, but at least it worked. Okay, so this is essentially a ChatGPT clone. The capabilities seem on par, except on reasoning. They failed a couple of riddles, and also JSON extraction did not work very well. All right, that's it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Gemini Ultra. Can't wait for it to be accessible via an API. In the meantime, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.